This is going to be the most radical video you have seen about abundance. The whole world defines having like something you keep. But I'm telling you, no, give away what you want. You may think, well, that doesn't make any sense. If I give away what I want, then I will have nothing. But let's make a pause in there. You're thinking like a monkey. You're thinking bananas. I want stuff. I want followers on social media. I want money. I want stuff. You're thinking like a monkey, but are you a monkey? I know there's a level of having a body and a mind that feels like a monkey, and that's okay. You want more. That's okay. But hopefully you are adult enough to know that you don't have to eat 3 packages of ice cream to feel happy, right? It just doesn't work like that. So when we're discussing about what abundance is and how you actually access it, we have to question the monkey in you. I want more. Because that's what is not letting you realize what you are. So here's the first important reversal of what the world tell you, what you probably believe about abundance in the sense of having stuff. What you give is what you have. By giving is how you realize what you actually do have. So, for example, think about when someone comes to you and needs help and you're feeling like crap, you're having a bad day, but the fact that you actually say, okay, I'm going to help this person, it gives you something, right? Suddenly, by being compassionate to someone, by saying, okay, I'm going to help this person, I'm going to help this guy. Suddenly, there's something about it that makes you feel good about yourself. Well, that is because the fact that you gave your care, your love, the most precious thing in this world, actually, you gave it to someone, it didn't make you lose it. You just become aware that you some way had it underneath all your mental noise. All the complaints and all the problems that you thought you had. The fact that you actually gave it away, it made you aware of what you have. So giving is having. Isn't that the opposite that most people know about what abundance is? So what you have to do to have, you have to give. What is the thing that you want the most in this world? And again, let's go beyond the monkey mind. You don't want followers, you don't want money, you don't want a bigger house, you don't want more stuff. That's not what you want. That won't make you happy. Hopefully at this point you start guessing that's actually the case. Well, what you're giving is you're actually not giving anything. It's like ideas, for example. I'm giving you an idea right now about this concept. Am I missing it? Am I losing it? No. Just by giving it to you, I'm just becoming even more aware of what I'm telling you. So in the same way, when in your day, when you express love to people, and here comes the idea that's opposite to the world, it's not to get something out of it. You're not being nice to other people because you want something back from it. No, you're just being nice to people because you realize you can. And in the fact that you give your love away is the moment when you notice you actually have it in there. Otherwise, how could you give it if you wouldn't have it in the first place? And I'm going to insert in here a note for some people who say, yeah, I give and then they take it away from me. Well, you're talking about bananas. You're talking about business. You're talking about, I'm going to do something good for someone, so they give me something in return. Because if you actually truly give, you're not expecting anything in return. So you never lose anything. You're just giving. Why do you give? Because giving love, in this case, of being nice to people, just helps you get in touch with the unlimited source of feeling good and feeling love and feeling abundant that you already have. But you cannot discover that you have it as far as you think you're in this trading thing. You're nice to people because they're nice to you. They're bad to you, so you're not nice to them back. You see? As long as you're playing that, you will always feel miserable. You always feel that you're lacking love. You're lacking happiness. You're lacking joy. You're lacking peace which is the only thing you want after all the bananas, after all the money, after all the followers, after all the whole thing. You actually just want to feel safe. You just want to feel loved. You just want to feel joy. You just want to feel peace. And I'm telling you, this is how, the reason why you cannot find it so easily. Because the world gave you a monkey suit and you got too deep into it that you believe you are the monkey suit. You're the monkey. You're an animal, of course, and your consciousness comes from your brain. That's what most people believe. But is that the case? Well, you can only prove it to yourself. Well, science is getting closer to prove that's actually wrong to think that your consciousness comes from your brain. But nevertheless, in your personal case, how do you find it out? Well, I'm suggesting you, yes, of course, give what you want. Do you want to feel love? Give love. Do you want to feel safe? Give safety. Do you want to feel that you are love? Then love others. You see what is the actual real law of abundance? So, what the world is telling you is like, hold back. Don't give away so much of your love. Don't give away much of your happiness because these people don't deserve it and so on. But what's happening when you do that? You're closing yourself. You're forgetting the source of unlimited peace and joy that you have, that you cannot access it because you're judging people. This person doesn't deserve my love. This people is, and by doing that, it's this whole an illusion. It just doesn't matter what you think about anything. But yet the fact that it's happening is you're making yourself miserable. You're blocking your own abundance. And I imagine some of you asking, well, so abundance is just a feeling. No, it's not just a feeling. It will tend, if you really indulge in being abundant, which means giving deep and long enough, you will actually start giving value to people and people will give you value back. So yes, it will extend. It will grow to the point that you will end up having all the bananas and all the followers and all the money that you actually wanted. But you just don't think there's happiness behind that. That's the difference. You're just giving, and in that giving, there's already the price in it. And when you understand, when you become so sensitive to understand this, then this is the beginning of the end of suffering, the beginning of the end of lack, of fear, of being threatened by the world. And for those of you who are non-duals, who are awakening, who are discovering that this is an illusion, well, this is how it looks when you really understand it. You want to see how deep you understand non-duality and awakening? Well, you will see in how you behave to other people. If you're holding back love, you don't understand non-duality. Why? Because in non-duality, you will understand that you are the other person. Why would you hold love if you have the chance to give it? And you're only giving it to yourself if you have this non-dual understanding that you are awareness and the world is an illusion and so on. Do you really, 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 really live from there? Because if you do, you are abundant, unlimited, moment by moment. There is never a moment in your life that anything is missing. And that's what your natural being is. It's abundance. You have it already. Can you feel it? You may say, oh, sometimes I don't feel like I have enough. Well, I'm explaining you why. The only thing left for you is to, if you find these ideas, some way makes sense, some way, some part of you knows, yeah, there's something true about what you're saying. You experienced it some way before. Yeah. So cut through the confusion of the world, of thinking that you're a body and a mind, start behaving like the natural, endless peace and joy that you actually are, your awareness, your being. Start acting from there. Start giving away from it. Like, what are you going to lose in a dream? You're in a dream, you're giving money in a dream. Why you lose it? The more you give money in the dream, more money materialize for you to give. I mean, don't try that unless you really believe it. As far as you have this scarcity mindset, don't try to give away your money. You're just going to experience the lack you believe in. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying just give love. Focus on that because that's actually what you want anyway. Isn't it? all your dreams come true. All your external dreams come true. You have the beach, the house, I don't know, the money, the followers, the job, the partner, whatever it is, the scenario. Do you notice how you could feel like crap or you could actually feel amazing? The fact that you can feel in these two ways just points out to the fact that what you actually want, it is not what you think you want. What you actually want is deeper connection with your being, because in there you're going to find that you already were sitting on the gold mine of what you're trying to reach in the world. So give love away, give peace away. This is not just a hippie statement. This is a challenge I'm giving to you. You want to be spiritual? Be it. Treat everything and everyone as yourself.